Hello, welcome back. Part 4 are we on now? Part 4 of cooking in the kitchen. Now I've just had to take these veggies off the heat because I've just pushed them right to the limit. Just want to come and show the people the veggies Lucy in the pan. It's got some real colour on the carrots and the onions and the swede. So we're talking natural caramelisation, that's what we're talking. Back onto me, Lucy. So what we'll do next is I'll put a tablespoon of soft brown sugar in there. Just put that back onto the heat now. Just bear with. I'll just stir that sugar through. It's back on a low flame now. And then the next ingredient, we're going to do the wet ingredients now. So the next one I'm going to put some tomato puree in. So I'll just put that in just to cook it off for a few minutes just so we don't get a bitter taste to the tomato puree. So about a tablespoon of tomato puree there. Just cook that off for a couple of minutes while I go through the wet ingredients. So we've got the ale, we're on Bishop's Finger today, which is a strong ale. What does it say? Kentish strong ale. 5.4%. Probably a decent ale actually, but don't mess about with your ales, get something decent. And then we've got some Worcestershire sauce, some Tabasco, which I quite like, some chopped red and green chilies, I do like a kick to mine, and we've got 3 beef stock cubes in about 200 ml of water, and if we've got room we'll put some chopped tomatoes in there, and salt and pepper. That's about it now. And then we'll put obviously the meat back in. So we cooked off, cooked off the sugar and the tomato puree. I'll go back in with the meat now and the juices. Quite a bit of room in the pan still. Okay, so now we'll go in with the wet ingredients next. Stock in there. Whack out to full blast, as you say. There's 1 bottle of ale in there. Go in with the next one. We'll just get a look inside the pan there, Lucy. And the next bottle of ale. Going with a few drops of Tabasco. I wouldn't normally measure this in, but as soon as I'm doing it on the camera, probably do about 4 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Okay. So boom. Then we've got the chopped red and green chilies in there. And it's got some room in the pan, so I'll throw in a tin of chopped tomatoes. Oh, plum tomatoes even. They're not even chopped. They'll break down, don't you worry about that. And then we'll go in with good grinding of black pepper. And I won't put any salt in yet because I've got the stock cubes in there, I've got the bacon, the chorizo, so I don't want to have it too salty. So now I'll bring that up to the boil and then put it in the oven on 200 degrees for about 15-20 minutes. Then I drop it down to about 150 and just keep an eye on it. Okay, so while that comes up to the boil, what should we do, Liz? Should we play a little bit of piano? Let's do some piano, follow me guys. Woo! Let's do this. Okay, so what should we do, Lucy? You might be better going a bit further back, love. Oh, what should we have? A little bit of Phil Collins, a little bit of Lionel Richie, a little bit of Adele. That's what we're talking about. Piano in an apron. Should we go for a little bit of Phil Collins? I like this one. want to see how the steak and ales do. Let's go. Follow me, Lucy. Back to the kitchen. Right, so it's not come up to the boil yet, but I'll keep an eye on this. Bring it up to the boil, then we'll put a lid on it, pop it in the oven. Okay, we'll be back soon for part 5, cooking in the kitchen. Daniel Mark Greenwood.